Median. Today we are coming to do median in this session. And last time we did the mode, where we look at mode being the elements the highest count and or frequency or repeat. This time we are interested in the median. In our introduction to the tools, we talk about median being the tool that help us to find the middle element of the set of data. So if you have a set of data, you want to find the element that falls in the middle of the entire data set. So that's what the median is associated with. The word median, right? So if, I think it's easy to remember it. So median, middle, median, middle value, middle. So try to relate it like that so that you can easily remember them. So we are going to do a few exercises to illustrate how median works and how to operate it. And today we are doing data type 1. So remember always, so far we are still on data type 1. So data type 1, the way to find the mode, we did it. The way to find the mean, we did it. And we are going to do the way to find the median. Okay, then how do we do that? So to find the middle of something, right, we need to actually have the thing stretch, or the thing in a particular order before we try to move towards the middle. So because these are numbers, right, and we know naturally numbers are come, one is greater than the other. One number is greater than the other, or one is smaller than the other. So we need to first arrange these numbers in an order, in their natural orders. So from the lowest to the highest. So we rank them like that. So if you have a set of numbers, right, data type 1 comes in, they don't come in a table, we say that. So the very first thing to do is check if the numbers are arranged in an order from smallest to the highest. So you need to actually check that, because sometimes the beginning, when you are really looking at the number, the beginning might be uh, following the order arrangement, and the end might be looking at the, but in the middle there may be some swap. So can look at the data first, analyze the data, and see if you have a data that is fully arranged from the beginning to each element to the last one before you begin to apply the concept of median. That's the very first thing. So let's look at these a few examples. Yeah. So here we have the example 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Simple example of set, and this is data type 1, and we all know that is data type 1. So if you don't know what we mean by data type 1, watch the introduction to the tools video to understand why we are calling it data type 1, and how the other data types also look like, and how many there are. So for this data type 1, right, we are trying to find the middle value, because these are numbers and they are naturally not the same, right? They naturally follow a particular order, or they actually come in such a way that one is greater than the other. We need to first arrange. So we need to do the arrangement from the lowest, from the smallest to the high, always from the smallest to the high, for convenience. For convenience, um, arrange from the smallest to the highest. So in this set of number 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, right? 1 is the smallest, so I'll write 1 first, followed by the I think 2, right? 2 follow. If they repeat, write them twice. So 2 follows, another 2 follows. So I'm done with this one, I'm done with this 2, I'm done with this 2. Then with 3 and 5. 3 and 5, which one comes first? 3 comes first. And then I'm done with the 3. Then it's left with 5. Then 5. So now each element has been ordered in a particular increasing order already. Now we are looking for the median, the middle value of this data set. So what you do is that, I know there are formulae in the textbooks that you have to maybe remember when it's an even number, when the count is. No, but basically this is the game to go about it, right? You don't have to actually try to chew that formula in your head. You have to understand how to do that. So what you have to do is that eliminate the element from the ends, right? So assuming that you are sitting on at the beginning of the order, and your friend is sitting at the end of the order, and the two of you decide to move step towards the middle, so till you get to the middle, right? Now that's what we are going to do. So we are going to assume one friend is from on the other end, and we are also at the beginning, my friend is at the end, and we are moving towards the middle. When we get to the middle, the element that we find in the middle, that's what we're going to be our median. Let's do this exercise. So let's say a friend is here, right? Let's say you are here. So yeah, let's say you are here. let's say let's say me, and then I'm going to use you as my friend. So this is you, you are here. So yeah, so this is you, you are here. So now we are moving towards the center. So now I'm here and you are here. So we have already occupied this one. Then we jump forward towards the middle. So my friend will jump like this. You me, I will jump like this. When I jump, when you jump, you will come here. When I jump, I will come here. Now we are here, right? We need to move, jump again. But in this jumping one, if I jump to 2, you also jump to 2. At the end of the day, we will be on the same thing. So we don't want that. So at the end of the day, we can see that there's only one element in the middle that's left. That element in the middle, that's the median. That is the median. So the median for this data set, so the median is the element 2, the item 2. Remember when we were doing the mode, right? We said we use the frequency to find the items. So always we are looking at the items. So the item here is 2. Item 2 is the median for this data set. That's what we do. So you move from the ends, right? You can put your fingers at the one hand at the beginning, one hand at the top, and you'll be moving the item. Don't move this hand and move this hand. Move them twice towards the middle. When you get to the middle, when you find one element in the middle, that element is the data set, is the median. Let's look at another example to solidify that thing. Now we have this data set again. First, what we have to do is that we see that this is not 3, 7, 2. No, it's not in an order. So we need to first arrange them. What's the smallest element? I think 2 is the smallest one. So 2 will come. So I eliminate 2. 2 doesn't repeat, right? So the next one is 3. I think 3 comes. They are right 3. Then after 3, right? Which elements? So 7, 8, 9. So I think 7. Yeah, 7 is the next one. 7. Then 8. I think 8 will follow. Yeah, 8 will follow. 9 will definitely follow. 11 and 12. So 11 and 12. Yes, so I'm done arranging all my things in an increasing order. So now we are assuming again one person is here, one person is here at the beginning. So we move this one, we move, then this guy, this finger moves forward, this finger also moves forward to cover 11. Then we cover that one, then we move again. This guy moves towards the middle, I also move towards the middle by one step. Yes, so now at the end of the day, it's left with only one element in the middle. So that element, so the median is now equal to 8. That's the median value for this data set. That's how you play this game around that. Now the question is, what if you do that and you come to the middle, and in the middle there are 2 elements? If there are 2 elements in the middle, does it mean that there's no median? Let's look at an example. Yeah, so we have this simple example. So we have 2, 1, 3, 5. Definitely this is not order, so we have to order them. So the very first element is 1. I think 1 is done. We have 2. 2 is done. Then we have 3. 3 is the next one. We are done with that. Then I think 4, right? 4 appears twice, so we write them twice because they are 4. And then the last one is 5. So they come in that order. So now we are looking for the median, the middle value. So one finger is here, or one friend is here, and the other one is there. So the first element at the extremities, we have covered them. They will move forward. This finger moves forward. This other one also moves forward. Then what happened? We eliminate these 2. Now we want to move forward. This guy also move forward. But if you move forward there, you are going to eliminate. The 2 of you are going to cover this thing. You eliminate them, and there's nowhere to move again. There's no element in the middle again. So here we are having 2 things that are left to be in the middle. Because if you move to the middle, to the 2 of them, right, there's not going to be anything left between those 2. So you have to be careful. So if the 2 fingers move inside the middle, there's not going to be anything. So we are having 2 elements in the middle now. So the element that we are having in the middle now are 2, 3 and 4. So 3 and 4 are the ones in the middle. But we can have, for data sets, right, for median, right, you only have one thing in the middle. We don't have 2 things. You have one item. Median is always one item. So how do we do that? We find the average of these 2. We find the average of these 2. So we find the average of these 2. The average is sum over the number. So what happens is that we are going to do 3 plus 4. We put them together where we divide it by 2, right? Because there are 2 items per, there we are finding the mean for. So 3 by 4, 3 I think is 7 over 2. If you use your calculator, you are going to have 3.5. So the median is 3.5. So the median is equal to 3.5 for this data set. So when the data set, there are 2 elements that are found in the middle, and you are going to know that only 2 elements are found, because if you move the fingers or you jump onto those two in the middle, there's not going to be anything again. So you have to move back and use the two elements that are in the middle there. Use all of them, you sum them, and you divide by 2. Let's look at the last example containing this one and to solidify that concept. This one is a bit long, or it's longer, right? So yes, so first words, you need to order them. If you don't order them, you can find the middle, right? The numbers need to be in an order, increasing order, specifically. So we have 1. You can have the same thing if you want to order in decreasing order, but increasing order is better, it's best. Yeah, so 1 is here. What do we have again? So I think the next thing we have 3. 3 will be the next one. Yeah, I have 3 now. Only 1 3, right? I need to move to 4. I see 4 2 times, so there's 4 here, another 4 here, that's 2 times. So 4 and 4. So they repeat, right? You don't write 1, write all of them. Then what again? I think 5 and 5, and there are 2 5s here, so 5 5. So write the 5 here and write another 5 here. What's the next one? I think 6, right? 6 is here, so you put 6 there. I can see 7 twice, 7 and 7. So we have 7 comma 7 comma, I can see 8 twice as well, so 8 8 8 8, and then there is 9 9. Yeah, so we start 1 here, right, and 1 at the end. So your hands are on at the beginning, so you are moving the hands towards the middle. So let's see that. So this guy is gone, this guy is gone. We move to the next one, we move to this one. This one also come to 8. So quickly with your fingers there, you are fast, right, to get to the middle, but I'm trying to illustrate it by taking my time. Then next time we are, the 2 fingers are here, and you move, this guy moves in, this guy also moves in. So you need to be moving the 2 at the same time, right? If this guy moves, the others also move. So this guy also moved towards the middle, this guy also moved towards the middle, and at the end of the day we have this and we have this here. So we eliminate these 2, then we move in again. This guy also move in, we have this, we have this, then we eliminate this. Now are we going to move in? If you move in, this guy also move in, what is going to happen is that at the end of the day there won't be anything in the middle here. So you need to stay there and take the 2 elements that are inside here. We take the 2 elements that are inside here. So those 2 elements, to pick them out, the mean is going to be between them. So we have 5 plus 6. We find the average of these 2 divided by 2. What do we have? We have 5 plus 6 is 11 over 2, which is going to be 5.5. So the median for this data set, which is especially data type 1, is 5.5. Yeah, so that's it, right? Quickly going through, if you look at the first example, we said when there's only 1 element inside the middle, right, the median is that value. We look at this example too, we saw that 8 is the only one in the middle, so median is 8. But when we come here, we see that 3 and 4 are in the middle. So if we move the figures inside, there's nothing is going to be left. For that reason, we move back and pick the 2 elements and we find the average of them. That's 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 over 2 give us this. And then the last one, we look at this example. This is how to find the median of the data type 1, middle value, right? Arrange them in an order. That's the very first question. Arrange them, look through first, so you are not tricked. So if sometimes they are arranged properly for you, so you just go ahead. But sometimes they are not arranged. Sometimes they are arranged, but the middle and are not really arranged. So you arrange yourself. You arrange them yourself, and then begin to use your finger method. I call it the finger method, right? And we moving into the middle. Or you can imagine it as your friends are here, you're also there. Then so if you move to the middle, if you move towards the middle and there are 1 element in the middle, right? The median is that value. But if there are 2 elements in the middle, all you have to do is sum all of them and divide it by 2. I know there are formula in the textbook that when the count is even number and those things, I don't want you to bother and be worried and be disturbed, right? I want you to actually practicalize it. Try to use a practical approach to understand it. What are we doing with median? We are trying to find the middle value. So we arrange them in an order and we move from both ends towards the middle so that we can see something. So approach it with a practical view so that you can easily get this thing, so that you'll not be confused. Yes, we will now move to, we are done with data type 1, the measure of central tendency for data type 1. So we'll be moving to data type 2. Let's see the transition in the next video. I hope to see you there. Please remember to subscribe, share, and stay with us as we build more concepts in statistics. See you in the next video.